I'm Dr. Langley. I'm a family physician here in Colorado Springs, Colorado, at Pine Ridge Family Medicine. And something that I've been seeing a lot lately is patients coming in with red eyes. And what they're really worried about is having pink eye, the thing that's been put in the media as something that's really, really contagious and terrible to have, and you need to make sure that you get antibiotic drops as soon as possible, which are kind of true. Pink eye that they're talking about there is a bacterial infection of your eye that does make your eye swollen and red and irritated. And the key thing to look for to tell that it's a bacterial conjunctivitis just means, the conjunctiva is the whites of your eyes. Conjunctivitis means an irritation of the whites of your eyes. So it can have all sorts of causes, anything that makes the whites of your eyes red and irritated. If it's a bacterial cause, the key thing to look for is that there's a lot of pus, a lot of purulence, a lot of gross ooziness, yellow gross ooziness coming out of your eyes. So this isn't just crustiness that you wake up with first thing in the morning. This is, you can't walk around without a tissue in your hand because every couple minutes you're having to wipe at your eyes. Ugh. Very unpleasant, easy to treat with bacterial eye drops, but something that you should be seen for. Another thing that can cause this kind of red, irritated eyes, sometimes with that gunk first thing in the morning that you even have to scratch away before you can even open your eyes, is a viral cause, a viral conjunctivitis, most commonly caused by a particular virus called adenovirus or adenovirus. And that's really classic. If you also have cough and congestion and sore throat, it's just another one of those symptoms along with those classic cold symptoms that happens to be common when it's an adenovirus causing the infection. So just lump it with the rest of your symptoms. Sometimes some saline eye drops can help your eyes feel better, maybe a little bit of ice packs to soothe your eyes. Those can all be helpful. You're just treating the symptoms and waiting for your body to fight the virus off. Not much else that we can do for it. And it's just as contagious as a regular cold. So keep washing your hands, preferably wear a mask if you have to be around people, just like you would for a regular cold, to try not to spread it to other people. Other things that can make your eyes red and irritated are allergies, just like you can get little bits of pollen that your body decides to overreact to in your nose and have a stuffy nose. You can also get them in your eyes, and that can cause them to be red and irritated. Or if you've had, sometimes you can get little blood vessels that burst in your eyes. Those are a little bit different. Usually those are painless. They're not irritating. The formal name for that is a subconjunctival hemorrhage, and that's a little bit different in that there's no impact. If you didn't look in the mirror, you wouldn't know that you had it. Whereas the kinds of conjunctivitis that we're talking about today, it doesn't feel comfortable. It's just a little bit irritating. And there's also more severe cases of having conjunctivitis or a red eye. So if you're starting to have impacts on your vision, where you can't see the way you usually do, if you can't even open your eye because it's so painful, if you wear contacts and you worry that you might have scratched your eye, or you were doing some kind of project or welding and think you might have gotten something in your eye, those are all things to go in and see an eye doctor for. Usually me as a family doctor can do a brief exam and tell you, I think you should still see an eye doctor just to be safe, because vision is not worth playing around with. We want to make sure that you keep your vision because eyes are sensitive organs. And so that's what I usually do as a doctor here in my office. So if you want to watch this video too, that's another one that I think you might be interested in. And be sure to subscribe to my channel here so you can know when we release new videos. Thanks for watching.